Hi guys, we're coming to our end of the season and I got inspired to shoot this series of videos about nationals. I know that you've been working really hard this season, and my intention with this video is to support you a little bit more and maybe remove some of the pressure that you've been putting on yourself, give you a little bit of clarity, give you a little bit of inspiration and confidence coming into this last competition of the season. So I'm going to be talking about a few things that I think as an athlete in the past and as a coach that are very important at nationals. I believe if you can focus on them and hear me in this video, really listen to what I'm saying, really hear me, it will help you to perform to your best. That's my only intention, to help you mentally, mostly mentally and spiritually feel a little bit more empowered. I want to empower you with this video. It's very common that the biggest competition of the season, the last competition of the season, seems to be the most important one, which it is, becomes the most stressful one as well, right? And it's totally normal. We all want to perform well. We've been training super hard for this moment. This is our moment, right? So everybody wants to showcase their best, but there's few things that is important to remember in order to not only compete well, but also to feel well. Because I want to remind you that you guys are not only athletes, you're also humans. The first thing that I wanna touch is your confidence. I don't know if you guys have been working on your confidence this season, or sometimes athletes have this goal, like at this competition, I want to perform with full confidence. I wanna feel good about myself, I wanna feel confident. So nationals is not the time to doubt yourself. Like when we're doing first competition of the season, we might be unsure, we don't know, the season just started, the choreographies were just done, we're still trying out things, so we're not sure. This is our testing moment, But nationals is the moment when that's it. All work has been done. Everything you already did. So this is the moment of acceptance. Acceptance of your preparation, acceptance of your level of everything. So this is the moment where nothing can be changed no more, really. And you shouldn't be worried about that. No doubting, no overthinking. What could have done? Maybe I didn't train enough. Maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe this, maybe that. What if that? What if nothing? This is one of the tips before you guys step into the pool. Before you open the door of aquatic center, I suggest you take a second, take a big inhale, take a big exhale and literally say to yourself, I'm leaving all my stress and doubt here. And step into the pool with confidence and literally say to yourself, and I'm stepping into this pool with everything that I've trained. I believe in myself. I got it. Really forced to say this to yourself because this is the moment of truth and nothing can be done at this point. Whatever you did in practice, that's your level right now. And instead of questioning it, just accept it and step into the pool with that confidence of, that's it. It is what it is. I will just show what I know. Remove all the possible pressure on yourself that you need to fix that and that and that. That's it. That's it. Go in, show up and do it. Do what you already know. Your body already knows it. Just do what you already know. Trust yourself. Second thing that I want to mention is staying present, staying in the moment. And you might think it's just blah, 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 but it's super, super important. I will explain to you why. Nationals is a competition, and it's important for you to compete when it's time to compete. But at the same time, with my experience, I remember all of my competition. I remember every nationals. I remember every World Cup. I remember everything. And it is something that it's in our power to make this experience positive. You're making memories outside of competing for places and trials, national teams, all these things. You are making memories right now that you will remember for the rest of your life. So when it's time to compete, you gotta, concentrate, you gotta do it, you gotta do what you're supposed to do. But when it's time to cheer with your teammates, when it's time to have fun, when it's time to, just enjoy the environment, look around. This is the national championship. You got to do that. You got to do that because your nervous system cannot be a fight or flight all the time. If we're gonna be, ready to compete every second, even when you're not supposed to be, you're really gonna burn yourself out. And by the moment you will have a competition, by the moment it's gonna be your swim, you will be exhausted because your nervous system can't be in that concentration mode all the time. So allow yourself to enjoy this experience. There's just going to be that many of the national championships in your lifetime. So instead of, overthinking what happened in the past competition, I lost my nose clip, or my run through was terrible, or there was the music, leave all the traumatic experiences that stresses you out. Leave it in the past. You can't control it no more. You can't predict the future. Be here, be right now, be where your physical body is, get present, look around, don't forget to enjoy. Not a lot of people can enjoy moments like this. Not a lot of people get to be the athlete. Not a lot of people get to be in the sport where we have our teammates, where we have our friends, where we get to enjoy all of that. So stay present and remember that it's in your power to make this experience positive one. Third thing that I want to mention, and this one is the reality check, okay? This one is not to put the pressure on you, but to give you clear expectations, right? Remember that judges don't give scores for almost, okay? So this is something that I want to mention. Don't try no more. Just do it. Just do it. It's not about I tried to hold it. Hold it. If we're talking about figures, it's not about I tried to count. Don't try it. Count. Count your music. Do it on the count. You know what I mean? Just do it. I want to remind you that it's not maybe. You're not going to be judged on your potential. You're going to be judged on what's in front of the judges, okay? So be intentional. Be intentional with your movements. Be precise with your movements. Be precise. And again, this is coming back to the previous point. When it's time to compete, it's time to compete. It goes, you turn off all the noise. You go within, you go inside, and you do what you're supposed to do. You do what you've trained. Not more, not less. Exactly what you trained. Okay, then you'll be totally fine with the outcome. Before you go into to swim or the figures, do not empower yourself with words like I'm going to try to do my best. Empower yourself with words I got it. I will do my best. Only that approach, only that self-talk. Last and probably the most important one, what actually matters at nationals is your progress. What I mean by that is, yes, we're coming there to compete. Yes, we're competing with other people. But again, I want to remind you that the most important competitor that you will have for the rest of your life is you. You only compare yourself to you from the last competition, maybe from the last nationals, maybe from the beginning of the season. You only compare yourself to yourself. Yes, there's going to be a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of competitors. Yes, there's rankings, but remove that pressure to beat someone. Please compete with yourself. Coming back to what we always say as coaches, control the controllables. You are only in charge of yourself. You're only in control of your performance. You can't control anybody else. Let them do their things and allow you to do you. That's it. If you are better than you, last nationals, you won. You won. Another very important thing that I want to mention, the nationals as the last competition of the season, it's not just an ending of the season, it's also feedback. It's a moment of tracking your progress, tracking, evaluating how your season went, what needs to be adjusted for the next one, or if everything was smooth and you have to leave it, and this formula of the way you prepare yourself, the way you train, the way you work with your coach, if this formula works for you. So what was your goals? Did you achieve them? Yes, great. Congratulations, it worked. Your strategy worked out. Make notes. Write it down. What worked? Why did you compete so well? Make notes so that you can take this and bring it to the next season. This is your formula. If you did not achieve your goals, why? What went wrong? Where did it went wrong? How can you improve it? What did you like? What you didn't like? How can you take these lessons and apply, adjust, make the difference for the next season? Take this feedback, bring it to your coaches, sit down, conversate, make strategic adjustment for the next season. It all needs to be happening. If we're talking about being real athletes, taking the responsibility of our performance, this is a part of the game. Feedback, reevaluating, learning, growing. So it's not just the end of the season. It's not just the end. Let's say it won't go the way you expected, right? Let's say it's not going to be the best competition of your life. It's not just, oh, I lost. No, it's okay, this happened. Fine. How do I make the difference for the next season? Again, I know that everybody's saying that and it probably, seems annoying by now, but you are only either winning or learning, which is winning too. You can't fail. You only failing if you don't change anything. If this is how it is and you quit, But if something didn't go planned and you learned from this lesson and you're applying that so that you making appropriate changes for the next year, you won. You got it. You figured it out. So use the nationals as something that you will remember for the entire life. Create memories. Remember that you're in charge of making this experience a positive one. Remember that you can't change anything, so stop overthinking it. Leave all the doubt outside of the pool. Accept what's going to happen because this is it. This is it. Where you've trained, that's what you're going to show. So just allow your body to do what it knows the best without overthinking and over stressing it. Okay, enjoy the moment. Remember that this is something that most people don't get to enjoy. So allow yourself to enjoy it, have fun, be proud of yourself, remove all unnecessary pressure by concentrating only on the things that you can control, which is your performance. Remember to only compare yourself to yourself. Remember that's not the end. This is the end of this season. And if it didn't go planned, grab this experience, fix it, re-strategize for the next season, and do better next season. I'm going to be there in Buffalo. Come on over, say hi. We'll be happy to meet you all. Yeah, good luck. Have fun. I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to see you in Buffalo.